Dum, 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 dum. I like the way they do it right there. Dum, 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 dum. Hey, this is Big Gene from Raw Deal, the last big night. Had to wait till I get at least one person up in this mother. How you doing out there, man? I guess it's just gonna be me and you. We finna do is I guess people want like, oh, well, stuff. He nigga making an egg sandwich. Machiavelli Jr. What's up with you, bro? Tyrell, who's that? Branker. Hey, what's good with you? I'm finna make the best egg sandwich in the world, St. Louis style, the St. Paul. Now, a lot of y'all out there be like, yo, this nigga about to make an egg sandwich. He gonna make an egg. He really gonna make a. How you just make? Anybody can make an egg sandwich, but I'm telling you, the people in St. Louis flock to the restaurants for this. Young one, dumb guy. They flock to the restaurants, the Chinese restaurants, to eat this sandwich. The sandwich is off the chain. It's the best damn egg sandwich in the world. Let me stop this right quick and go back. I want to get a shout out to my man Memphis. It's his 40th birthday. Do your thing, Memphis. I think your birthday was on the 19th or something like that, Memphis. Let me see what I got up in this joint. Oh, Crenshaw Veteran, what's up with you, man? Rolex Enterprise. I got your message and everything like that. The Flies 24. Salute to you, Anthony Glaze. Kel 007. What's up with you? June Askew. Hey, how y'all doing? And to all you fathers, let me say y'all pre-Father's Day curses. Happy Father's Day. And all you sperm donors, get your shit together. It ain't too late. If the child is still a child, it ain't too late. You don't want that child to become a woman and a man and looking at you all funny. And all you could say is you the father. So listen, I'm gonna get this on the road. I'm gonna get this cracking. Cause right now I'm finna do this St. Paul. I'm so St. Louis. I swear. Right now I am so St. Louis. And if that was the real Chingy that hollered at me, Chingy, salute to you, brother. Always. I wish that we had a relationship when you was down there with DPT, because I know Jeff and Shock and them, and they wouldn't have treated you like that. However you thought they treated you, you would have got the red carpet if you didn't get it or whatever, or you felt like you needed it or whatever, because those was my peoples, and we would do things here in New York for them. So, those my Jeff and them is my peoples like that. So however you felt like you got treated or you didn't get treated, stuff like that, I know for a fact my relationship with them, you would have got the red carpet on everything. You understand? And because they S with us like that. Those are our people. So a shout out to you, brother. If that was the real one, I appreciate you. I went on to the page that you hit me from, but you know how these Instagram cats is. And then I put my number out there. You can always give me a call. But salute to you, my brother, and salute to all the people out there. Anthony Glaze. Let me do out here. Jake Banger. Roxanne. What's up with you, 718 Roxanne? Will Maddock. A couple other people out there, y'all. So the St. Paul, and I'm gonna tell you a couple of stories. So I got to get a story or two in there. And if y'all don't see me that, man, because I'm downstairs like this, typing away. I'm down there typing away. Nate, give it to me. I told you not to bother me, and you said that you wouldn't. So yet still, you want me to get you water. You better give me a hell of a Father's Day gift. And I don't want you to make it out. You 20 years old now. I don't want you to make it out no crochet paper and no noodles. Yo, remember kids come home with the noodles and all that, and talking about, Mommy, Daddy, look, I made this for you. Happy birthday. Happy Father's Day. Happy that. You know, tell me I better be appreciated. You know what I'm saying? These girls in their mouth. I wonder where they get it from. Gotta be their mama's side. All right. Yo, right now, man, I'm feeling so St. Louis. Before I get to these stories, man, I just want to get this St. Paul out the way. One, because I ain't ate. Now I'm gonna do that at the end because I've already I want to eat and then go on about my business. Shout out to Rico out there in Toronto. What's up with you, Rico? You know, thank you for that bit of news, man. You know, but I really, it's not firsthand with me, Rico, and I'm not saying I don't believe you, and I got your number, I can get you on the phone, you know, but for me to tell the people that, you know, you do security out there Toronto, and when you seen Puffin them out there, and you and your peoples who do security, you know, he always dealing with those, I can't say it on the air because it'll get my station flag. So I would never mention the chicks with dicks. But there's no such thing with chicks with dicks. Excuse me, ladies out there. It's uh, just males with breasts. And because you told me the story and everything like that, and y'all got proof and all that stuff like that, that they be messing with those uh transgenders and all that stuff. But you got to understand with this Black Lives Matter thing, they already jumped in there and said trans lives matter too. So Rico, trans lives matter, brother. And because he was sharing love with that community and everything like that, uh, okay. That was with my man Rico out there in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? So, but thank you for that, bro. You know, that bit of information, like I didn't know it. I didn't know they was hooked on Toronto. So right now, man, um, I'm watching this whole thing, explode, and I want y'all to be very much aware. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be very much aware of this, man. Is that they trying to defund the police department and everything? It's not a good idea, man. Just make them accountable for what they do. Stop hiding things. Make it tough. Make them think like a black man. You know, if a black man think that he shoot a white boy down for no reason and everything like that, he know he gonna lose everything. He know they ain't gonna. He going straight to jail. Don't pass go. Don't don't step over boardwalk or nothing. Go straight to jail, like the Monopoly board said. So make them think like us when we work those jobs. That they gotta be accountable for whatever you do. And those white boys don't think like that. I've seen them in action. I've seen them done. I've seen them come at me a certain way. And they'll lie like the truth ain't in them. They'll make up all kinds of stuff on you. And you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. The laws are already there. Just make them accountable for the same laws you make us accountable for. They ain't got to do all this. They talking about, yo, we coming up with this plan. We come, nigga, just make them accountable. Just make them accountable. And if you make everybody accountable for their own action and they get the justice served like they want to serve, and black people and brown people and all other people, stuff like that, whether you Spanish, Asian, or whatever, go to court and sit on jury duty. Do your jury duty. So when that stuff come up there, you be like, nah, he ain't getting away with that. Not at all. And that's real talk. So understand that, people. Go and make sure that you start being accountable. When your local board meeting for your city, your town, or whatever is having some, go in there and sit in there, man. Make a day of it. A night or whenever they're giving it. and make yourself accountable so you know what's going on in your community. You know what's going on in your area. That's what messed up Harlem block parties. Everybody used to always have a block party. They give you a pass every year. And now people can't get block parties. And that was a tradition in Harlem. Because when the white people start moving in there, what they do? They start going to the community board meetings and start saying, I don't understand why they got to be out there every year with the music playing so loud till 10, 12 o'clock at night. I got a job. But most of those black people who was doing the block parties got a job. That's how people was getting to know each other. That's how people was staying close with each other. But they stopped that because they voted on not giving everybody block parties. They had to go get to the park now, Morningside Park, and all that. Come on, man. That's why right now I'm so St. Louis. I'm ready to get this St. Paul on the road. And if you want to do it with me, let me help you out. Check it out. You need an onion. That's that right there. You need a green pepper. That's optional. You need some scallions. Run to the store. Here's the beef. I'm putting beef and chicken. And I got the bean sprouts cut up already. I'm so St. Louis right now, it's crazy. Oh, if it ain't the St. Paul, it's crazy. Listen, got the wheat bread because it's a sandwich. Got my tomatoes already cut. I'm going to peel off some of my lettuce. Got my mayo. And got my pickles. I'm so St. Louis right now. I'm so St. Louis. I remember when I was coming up in St. Louis, man, 17 years old. I left St. Louis when I was 18. But when I was coming up in St. Louis, and I used to go to the parties. Anybody out here in St. Louis on my page right now, anybody follow me? They probably working because them niggas out there is open full force. They around their life. The coronas don't even exist. You know what I mean? What up with you, man? Is that Artemis? What's up with you? McGarry? How you doing? Oh, East St. Louis shit. That's just like St. Louis. That's right across the bridge, brother. All right. June ask you, what's up with you? Listen, check it out. I remember growing up. Anybody remember Shotgun Production? Holly Rock? They was all in the city with R.C. Trice used to get parties and things like that. Come on, man. I'm so St. Louis. And if you was out in the county, St. Louis County, Wellston, U City, Dynamite Disco. Come on, man. I'm really St. Louis right now. Future Shock Music Production. Come on, man. Ice, what up with you, Q? I'm so St. Louis right now. Nightboat, what's up with you, boy? How you doing, man? Everything good with you? Yes. When I do my gravy, I'm going to D-Money. What's happening? D-Money, you might be too young for that, man. That Shotgun Music Production, that Holly Rock. You understand? R.C. Trice, Future Shock. Come on, man. The rink, the skating rink, down there on Natural Bridge and Jenner Station Road. Come on, man. I'm so St. Louis. And if you was getting fly going out, man, if anybody was in St. Louis, tell you, now I ain't talking about AJ's, that's a little too late. I'm talking about leading men out there in Northwest Plaza. Leading men out there in Northwest Plaza. Oh, the Animal House. Okay, Michelle. Rosada Kane. Capital girls used to get them parties out there. Ooh, Lord. Private school, whatever. Yes. I see Michelle was out there. Listen, I'm so St. Louis right now. I'm about ready to put this this St. Paul law. But let me finish this other stuff, man. You know, because I don't want to get people to get caught up out there by thinking that they want to defund the police. They want to defund the police officer just like they did in the federal government system when they stopped building federal jails, which they should have, and start doing private jails. When they had private companies running the jail system. You understand? When guys get locked up, you understand they were going into the federal government, they was overcrowded, so they was putting them in those private jail systems. They don't have the same laws. They follow and govern some of it, but they don't do the same thing, and they don't give you whatever you're supposed to have. So now they want to privatize the police department and put them out to private companies. Are you kidding? You ain't got to defund the police department. All you got to do is make them accountable. Now, with that situation in Atlanta, my man BK Fame, he gave me a call. He said, yo, Gene, my man Darren don't like talking about that. Dr. Darren Pritchard, how you doing, buddy? I'm putting you on blast, Darren. Yeah, he said, Darren don't like to talk about that on the phone. I respect that, but I'll talk about it. Now, the cat who was running from the police officer, he turned around and shot a taser, which it can be construed as he was using deadly physical force. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is this. Listen to me before you get mad and start talking about, yo, Gene, there go that Cox here and stuff like that. You understand? Dimples Peters, don't get mad at me out there in Ohio. Let me finish my story first. Yvette, Holmesome, Gene, Nightboat. What up with you, boy? All right, Kale, I didn't see that thing on the, you say you sent me. You say you sent me something. Yo, you caught me live? I'm here, baby. I'm live. Live and direct, mama. Listen, anyway, so now because if he'd hit the guy with the taser, he could go back and get the cop gun and shoot him. That's all speculation because it didn't happen that way. But it's this law. It's called Tennessee versus Gardner, where you cannot shoot a fleeing felon. So even though he made that move and turned around and shot the taser, once he turned back around and started to run, he was considered a fleeing felon. And you cannot shoot him. That's why the mayor of Atlanta, based on all the stuff that's going on, took it upon herself to fire him and whatever. Now, he may try to articulate, but it's on camera, that he shot once the guy turned around, but I don't think it happened that way. He shot, and then when he turned back around, the bullet must have hit him. I think the guy took 2 or 3 steps in that direction before that happened. So, based on the federal law in the case Tennessee versus Gardner, the cop was wrong. But like my man BK Fame said, that all the fathers in Atlanta should get their Father's Day gift this year. Because I heard the cops didn't work for 2 or 3 shifts in 2 or 3 days. So I know some of y'all got some Father's Day gifts. I'm just saying. Y'all went shopping, right? No, I don't know that to be true, man. I don't know that to be true. I don't think nobody was looting and going down there and taking nothing just because people didn't go to work because they was mad. Crypto Color Lights Text. What's up with you, man? I'm good. Christopher Scott, you watching me from Scotland? Yo, what's up, man? I appreciate you, man. Scotland. Good whiskey out there, huh? Oh, it's a good whiskey in Ireland. Which one is it? Monique, thanks for the Cali love, man. Yeah, I know the ingredients for Chinese fried rice in St. Louis, and I'm finna make some today. After I make this St. Paul, I'm making some fried rice, Michelle. Nah. Mm-hmm. Lil Mo, you make that simple pie, Lil Mo? Use the chopped up pineapples next time. You understand? Because those pineapple chunks, unless you really like pineapples, can be overbearing. Use the chunks, the little, like the shredded pineapples that come in the thing. Use those sometimes. Good afternoon to you. You gonna make the pies again? So use the little shredded thing. Freeze it. Freeze the pie first, little more, and then when you get ready to eat it, take it out a half an hour before you get ready to eat it, and then you just cut into it, and you can put it right back in the freezer. I mean, refrigerator after that, if it ain't all gone. Because with a name like Lil Mo, you might be Big Monique. Nah, man, I'm just messing with you, Lil Mo. Qualified immunity, self-defense for being sued, unlike private security, that's a real issue with the police. Yeah. See, if the police does something, the taxpayers pay for it. You understand? Make sure if they tell them, say, yo, listen to me, you're going to lose a third of your pension. That may stop them from really doing something, but that'll make you, I went through the force 27 years. I pulled my gun a couple of times. You understand? I've had shootouts, but it had nothing to do with the force. But anyway. Oh. Yo, and another thing, man, like I be wanting to come talk to y'all and be with y'all a lot of stuff like that, man. But I like to be at the crib chilling. And me chilling at home is basketball shorts, shorts, you know what I mean? And just chilling. Y'all want me to put on a button up, a shirt. Y'all want me to get all jiggy. Because if I don't, that nigga jean falling off, man. Look at him. You know what I'm saying? That nigga jean falling off. Okay, I'm gonna go on there. What name did you put the email under? Appetite for Chicks? Appetite for Chicks? Get out of here. I love you, mama. That deep, we can have our own. You niggas ain't even snitching. See, this will get me started, Appetite Chick. We don't even tell the truth. We not tell the truth. When something happened in our neighborhood, we don't even tell it. I was working at Watley High School, right? Because I was suspended from my job, fighting this Biggie Small stuff again. Because every time something happened, they want to bring up the Biggie Small stuff. So this is what pertaining to what you're saying for Appetite for Chick. So they gave me the detention class. So I was running the detention class at Watley High School on 114th between 7th and 8th Avenue. So they would do their regular work and everything like that. So I made up this pamphlet. You understand? Whereas that kids, stuff they should know being in high school. And I could say 60% of them knew it, but that 40% was lost. And I gave them one scenario because I let them know what a rat is, I let them know what a snitch is, and I let them know what a confidential informant is, a CI, and a citizen. That was all a part of that worksheet that I made up for them, right? So I gave them a scenario, and that scenario was this. If you see a man and he's snatching a little girl into a building, the girl is about 12 or 11 years old, and you just seen him dragging the building and she's screaming and hollering. 5 minutes later, the police is coming down the block and give you a description of a little girl, and it's the same little girl and the man that was snatching her in the building. Would you tell it, the police, what building they went in? Don't you know, out of about 20 students, because Wally had a lot of kids on detention. Bad mother. Out of 20 students, about 4 of them said they would tell. 4 of them said that they would tell. Thank you, Mr. Costa, Alicia DaCosta. She got my teddy bear. Oh, you shucky ducky. Thanks, Mr. Costa, for that cash out. Listen, I was sick because they was wanting to show that's still snitching, that's snitching, that's snitching. Are you crazy? Now, I added some SHIT to it. I said, if your man come down the street and he say to you, yo, man, I need a gun, because this dude, this old nigga snatched up my little cousin, took her in the building, and he raped her and beat her. Would you tell him that you saw it happen? Or you saw the situation? What would you say to him? And if your man was a killer and your man was gangster like that, what would you say to him? They had the stupid look in their face. The police is just like the firemen. They'll rob you crazy too, them firemen. Let them have a fire at your house. Not all firemen, but those police need to be put up under the same justice as you and I when they commit a crime. When they commit a crime, they need to be put up on the same justice. Shout out to Whiskey the Don. How you doing, my brother? Thank you for that super chat. Real timing or Timon, thank you for that comment, man. And we got to understand, man, all we got to do is make them accountable. You know, the police is out there doing a good job. I mean, they trying to do a good job, but they not being accountable. And the reason they not being accountable, because the people behind them ain't making them accountable. Every year, they should take a penal law class to keep them abreast on the penal law system. Every year, they should take a physical fitness and a physical training course. We had to do that and go qualify to shoot. Those 3 things was a must if you was a New York State parole officer. You had to take tactical training every year. I used to hate that shit because if it's muddy, raining, or whatever, you was on your knees, you was crawling, you was doing all this. Man, get out of here. I used to hate it, but you had to go through it because it teaches you stuff. It teaches you how to grab somebody's wrist and twist it, whereas that you could break their fucking. You put that thumb right here and twist that wrist, their whole body will go. It teaches you stuff like that. It teaches you how to put your finger right behind their ear and press, whereas it's that everything in their body. We want to give up certain things, certain pressure points. You got to continuously train. And every year, I used to hate it. But you had to do it. You had to go through a penal law class. That's how I learned at Tennessee versus Gardner. You can't shoot a fleeing felon. Once that dude turned around, I don't care what he did, he could have had a gun and said, pow, 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 then threw the gun and then start running. You can't shoot him in the back because he's no longer a threat. So you cops in Atlanta want to get mad, y'all know the law. Because y'all had to take those tests. I guess. So you can't be mad, brother. If he turned around and he started, I don't care what he did to him. He could have spit in his face, beat his motherfucking ass, whatever. Once he jetted, now y'all want to like, yeah, come on, man, stop that. Because if that bullet would have went past him and went into somebody else's house and killed somebody, y'all was blaming that dude for the murder that y'all shot at. But how do you explain that you were shooting at a fleeing felon that wasn't a threat? Sorry. That's what it is. Let's get to this St. Paul because I'm so St. Louis. Listen, I couldn't find the big spoons, so I got to improvise this shit. Y'all could get mad or whatever like that. It's still going to taste good. I'm going to still try to make it round because you got to get one of those big Chinese spoons to do this. We're going to take right here. I'm going to move it down just a little bit so y'all could see this just a little bit. Let me write that. Okay. I'm going to take 2 eggs. That'll be one. Because it is an egg sandwich. Did I shout out Chingy? Chingy, yo, brother, I like what you're doing, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Because I'm so St. Louis right now. I told y'all needed the scallions. I already got them right here. See that? That's my scallions. I'm going to put me a little of that in there. Ooh, about a tablespoon. I told y'all the green pepper was optional. I got my green pepper right here. Boom. Throw that green pepper in there. That's optional. If you like those peppers. I'm just doing the peppers today because my brother Marlon told me to do that. My brother gave me this recipe. My brother cooking food too. That's Jan Robinson child. Anybody that Jan Robinson child can do their thing. Thank you, Ma. You understand? Yo, that's my mother, man. That's my father's wife. She always treated me like I was her own. I want to cry sometimes, man. You know, she's a good woman, a very good woman. And she loved all her kids, no matter how they came to her. And I appreciate that. All right? So now, I got that bean sprout. I got a lot of this bean sprout right here because I'm finna make some Chinese food tonight. So I'm gonna take the bean sprout, about a little tablespoon of that bean sprout, throw that bean sprout in there, right there like that. And I got one of them Spanish onions. You can use red onion, Spanish onion, however kind of onion you want to. We're gonna throw about a tablespoon like that in there. Boom. And I'm gonna do chicken. It smells like fish, but it tastes like chicken. Who said that, y'all? Who said that? A comedy duo. Got some chicken, and I got some beef because I made some roast beef, and I'm gonna make some gravy with it. Because I'm gonna do a gravy. I was gonna do it today, but one of my viewers say, Gene, my gravy don't be coming out right. Can you teach me how to make gravy? I told her, but I don't know how good she gonna get it. So I'm putting my beef in there too. So my brother gave me this recipe. And yo, I made it. And I had a tear in my eye. It was so good. I called him and I thanked him. I said, I'll never go to another Chinese restaurant again in my life for no St. Paul. A half a teaspoon of cornstarch. Not even a half a teaspoon, about a fourth of a teaspoon of cornstarch. And I forgot the soy sauce. Hold up. I ain't going nowhere. Jane, where you go? Eyes are right here. I got the soy sauce. Nigga talking about, yo, his fat ass don't need to be eating that. Throw my little soy sauce in there. Just a little, about a teaspoon. And then you're going to stir it. You're going to stir it like there. You're going to stir it right there. This is the best egg sandwich in the world. See, now, this is what it is. It's supposed to come out round. It's supposed to come out round. I got to improvise, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't have that big-ass Chinese spoon, and I looked everywhere. So let's try to make this happen. I'm going to go over here. To this grease right there. Turn up the fire. Let me see if it's hot. Gotta make sure that grease is real hot. Come on, damn grease. It ain't hot enough. Yeah, it's getting hot. Mm-hmm. So I gotta try to make this round. I wish y'all could see this. But we're gonna do this. I like the way you do it right there. Yo, anybody in St. Louis remember Northwest Plaza? Before they tore it up, started doing shootouts and all that other shit. Yo, this is the best egg sandwich in the world. You can use any kind of, let that cook. You can use any kind of meat you want to. All right? Use any, if you like crab meat, lobster, shrimp, chicken, pork, beef, anything you want. Let me come back to y'all a little bit, man. See what y'all talking about. Dr. DaCosta? DaCosta, you a doctor for real? Oh, congratulations. Help my fat ass lose some of this weight. It ain't gonna be because of the St. Paul. uh, Yo, what about, come on, man. You talking about Wilbur the pizza. Man, you don't like emos? I used to like emos too. KO, I'm gonna hit you up and let you know. But I'm gonna check that email thing again. No, I'm working on that whole thing. I'm finna go buy a house. I ain't gonna tell y'all where. I'm gonna put the cameras and all up there so you can see stuff. So when I cook, you could be right there in the whole 9 yards. Wait till the coming years. Check the dishwasher. Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy. It's almost right, y'all. It's almost right there. I'm gonna show it to y'all. Oh my God. I don't even think I can stay on the air, man, after this shit get done. I don't know if I can stay on the air. After this thing get done, I don't know if I can stay on the air like that. I don't know if it's gonna be feasible for me to be right there. Oh my God. Oh, my battery's running low. What the hell? Hold on. Hey y'all, I don't know if y'all see that on the screen. It said your battery's running low. I didn't know if I had it hooked up. You damn right I'm need an assistant. I didn't even know, man. Let me put this on the plug. Sorry about that, y'all. Let me see if I'm good. Yeah, I'm good right now. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for being nice. Because y'all know this is just some real shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not this ain't no production company. And I ain't no blogger. I'm just a brother that's giving you me. Let me do this right here. You can use the grapeseed oil, any kind of oil you want to use. Had that right there. Yo, y'all, look at this shit right here. I'm not done with it. I'm gonna show y'all how to make a egg foo young sandwich for real, for real. You understand? You're gonna be like, yo, you're gonna walk down the street and the Chinese man gonna run out like a, you don't come here no more. Why you don't come here no more? You're gonna be like, yo, one young dumb guy told me secret, told me ancient Chinese secret. And I don't need it no more. Bam. Anybody in St. Louis know they love a St. Paul. Oh yeah, they used to do the sesame seed bun in the Chinese spot in Wellston. I remember that. Take a little mayo, throw a little mayo on that joint. That was a lot of mayo. That was a whole lot of mayo on one side. All right. Throw a little mayo on there. Spread it good. We're going to take some lettuce. Piece of lettuce. Let me go rinse this off right quick. Never use the outside of the lettuce, only the inside. Some lettuce. Throw you some pickles. I'm going to throw some pickles on that joint. I like a lot of pickles. And tomatoes. I'm going to take that. Put that on top of there. This is the St. Paul. St. Paul good sandwich. You may not like St. Paul, but people in St. Louis love St. Paul. If you like eggs, you like St. Paul. Money grams, man, that's you, man. I like pickles. Hold the pickles, hold the lettuce, special sauce, they don't upset us. All we do is ask you let us have it your way. I could just say, that nigga Big Gene be on something. Nothing. On personal high, brother. Yep. And listen here, man. I want all y'all to have a happy Father's Day. You understand? If you ain't a good father, it ain't too late if they still children. And if you need to be a good father, make amends to your child, man, your children. Remember, today they children, tomorrow they're going to be women and men. Do what you got to do, man. And for all you fellas out there that didn't do the right thing and never took care of your children or half-assed, and I had to help, fuck y'all and feed your beans. Yo, this has been Big Gene from Raw Deal The Last Big Night, Cooking and Conversation. Thank you for your time. I'm going to bite this motherfucker right in front of you. Peace. Mm-mm-mm.